One comment from Aqua Ryan Plant, who says, I can relate to accidentally muted stream. Yes, this is in reference to my Pikmin casual run, where I got everything started up, and I thought everything was just right to go, and I recorded a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours, and then at the end realized my microphone wasn't on the whole time, and that caused a lot more work for me in the long run. So, part of me is happy that someone else has experienced this, but then part of me is sad that other people are experiencing this. It's not a fun thing, but we get by. It's just something that, it's a risk. The next comment is from Delphinius123, who says, I love Beatty. Shame it got nerfed in 2. Keep it up. Yes, Beatty Longlegs in Pikmin and Pikmin 2. I agree for the most part. I much enjoy fighting it with the with more HP and the slightly different physics to it. It's more of a challenge, it's more fun. I get why they nerfed it though, because Pikmin 2 has so much else to offer. It has so many other enemies, and Beady Longlegs is one among many. They didn't want to make it just ridiculously hard, because Pikmin 2 is already regarded as kind of a hard game for people who are new, not to the series necessarily, but people who don't know the game inside and out. So I get why they did it, but I do enjoy it more. I do enjoy the non-nerfed version of Beady Longlegs more. In addition to those 2 comments, I got another one a few days ago, which it took me a few days to reply to. And that comment comes from Marco Simple One Videos, who says, Hi, hello. And I responded to them in text. I said, hi, welcome. But since I'm doing this video now, I can respond to you live and say, hi, welcome. I got another comment from Marco Simple One Videos, who's here with the thumbs up. And I like that. Positive, simple, I like it. The next comment comes from Vods, and I recognize the name. I think this person has commented before, and they say, Yo, honestly, kinda cool idea. Wish I had a schedule like that to keep up. Also, opinions on Pikmin 3. Okay, Pikmin 3 is gonna be a topic. First off, thank you. I'm really glad that people like this idea. I thought it was just for me, and I'm really glad to know that other people are having a nice time too. So, my confession with Pikmin 3, I never finished it. I did buy the game. I played through, maybe like 4 or 5 days, something like that. I never actually finished Pikmin 3, and I never bought Pikmin 4 either. That's my dark secret for being such a Pikmin-based channel. I have like one opinion about it, because I just haven't played enough of it to form an opinion. I don't really like the juice system. I get that they tried to make it more like Pikmin 1, where there's a set amount of time, where you have to play good enough to be able to beat the game in time. I get that, but when you make it so you have to treat each day like you can't really like miss more than a couple of days just to know that you're going to make it to the next day, that takes away a lot of the freedom of the first game. And I just didn't like it. It felt like trying to take a free open world and turning it into something streamlined. Maybe that's part of the reason I dropped it. Well, the reason I stopped playing the game is because I just wasn't in a place where I was enjoying playing new games. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you so much for your comment. I really liked it. So the anonymous comment I got was on one of these casual videos where I talked to the camera, and this person had a lot to say. They say, no idea why this video with 15 views got recommended to me, but the 4 minutes I watched of it left me scared and confused. Why was there a huge black border around the video? What was that humming in the background? Why do you keep talking about how bad you are at talking while talking extremely well? These are the mysteries that will keep me up at night, even though I know I will never find any answers. Anyway, stop overthinking it and putting so much pressure on yourself. You're fine. I really appreciate that last sentence. I know the whole comment was kind of like kind of a feeling, but then at the end, it is a nice comment. It's a very positive way to look at things, and I do like that. It's good to hear that other people don't think that I'm a complete mess, and I don't think I'm a complete mess either. I want to kind of let people know that this isn't really coming from a place of overthinking, and The reason why I want to get better at speaking on camera is not because of an inferiority complex kind of way. I'm fine with the way that I talk, and I know that I don't need to improve it, but what I'm trying to do is take my skill of talking, which is at an acceptable or a good place, and improve it until it's to a great place or an even better place. In the same way an actor would want to work on projecting their voice, even if there's nothing wrong with their voice, it would enhance their performance. So I want people to know that I don't beat myself up over the way I talk. I really am fine with it. I just have the desire to improve certain things about it. So you don't have to worry about me putting pressure on myself. It's not really pressure. It's just, this is what I want to do. So that's why I'm doing it. In fact, some of the things I wanted to improve are things that this person already listed. The black border around the videos that used to be there. I'll be honest, it was just insecurity. That was the reason it was there. Because I'm pretty self-conscious about my face, and just seeing it, like my face on the entire screen, kind of put me off to the idea of doing this. So I kind of had to start out with a smaller box, just for my own sake. Like, it's silly, and I've gotten over it now, so black border's gone. I didn't realize that people were bothered by it. The humming in the background is something wrong with the microphone, and I would like to figure that out. I just haven't yet. So nevertheless, that was a very good comment, and I'm happy to receive it. As you may be able to tell, some of those comment responses came from a different video than this one. And the reason for that is because for the entire month of June, all of my comment responses will be on the On Camera Every Day for a Month series, and the playlist there is in the description. The reason I wanted to put those on their own video is because I didn't want the comment responses to be lost in those videos without giving people a chance to know that I have been responding to comments on camera. So here's the announcement for the next game. I actually have two that I want to do, and I need my audience to vote on which one I'm going to do next. First off, I have a special video planned for The Thousand Year Door. However, there will be no gameplay in it. So if people do want to see gameplay, it won't be the remake. It will have to be the original game. The first option for the next game would be a playthrough of the original Thousand Year Door without blocking. That's going to be the challenge, which means no matter who I'm facing in battle, I cannot block and I cannot super guard ever. And the second option for the game that I'll play next is a Zelda Wind Waker 3 heart run. What this means is I will not pick up any heart containers from the bosses or any pieces of heart in the game, except the required ones, but they don't add up to another full heart container. So I will be fighting Ganon and every boss before Ganon with a maximum of 3 hearts. Those are the two options for the next game that I'm going to play, and I'm going to leave it up to the viewers to vote for which one I do first. I will do both eventually, but I need to know if people want to see more Thousand Year Door right now, because the remake is so popular and it seems like a good time for me to jump in on that, or if people are burnt out on seeing it everywhere and would rather see something different.